Begin. Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay, great. How do I look?
Good. Handsome.
Very cute.
Very handsome, very cute.
Wait.
Okay,
Yes.
and more? I need more compliments.
Look very nice.
Okay, nice. And
Friendly.
friendly. Okay, good. All right, I think I'm ready.
Okay. Our topic
cool.
is night market.
The topic is night markets in
But you can
Taiwan.
talk about other things as you want. Yes.
Okay, so I can talk about night markets or not. Maybe just talk about anything I want to talk about.
Yes, but we have to ask you some
Questions
questions
about
first.
night markets?
Yes.
Okay. Are we recording right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's begin.
Where is your hometown?
Too close. My hometown.
Yes.
Here, I'm gonna move that back because I think it's just too close.
That
Okay.
is okay.
My hometown is Berkeley, California. Oh, but most people think when I say that they're like Brooklyn. No, it's not Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in New York. Berkeley is right next to San Francisco.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you visit Taiwan?
Why did I visit Taiwan? I came to Taiwan because I got a scholarship to go to NTU, National Taiwan University. Yes, to learn Chinese and to be an ambassador.
Why are you interested in learning Chinese?
Chinese?
Chinese.
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 No, Chinese.
No, Chinese.
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 Okay, Chinese.
Chinese.
Well, originally, many years ago, I was interested in learning Chinese because I was very interested in Chinese philosophy.
Philosophy.
Philosophy. Let's all say it together. Philosophy. Yeah, philosophy. One day I was in California and the wind blew and I was like, that feels like Chinese philosophy. And then I started to learn more about Chinese philosophy and I found it very, very interesting because I liked the idea of understanding.
Like 孔子 or 老子?
Yeah, like 老子 and 庄子比较多. 孔子 is a little bit, you know, I don't really, 孔子 is okay, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of 孔子.
There's night market in Taiwan, and how do people in your country spend your time at night?
Oh, I see. Well, in the United States, I would say most people at night watch television or use a computer. Things are changing. I don't live in the United States most of the time, so I only know what I see from a very few number of people, because when I go back to the United States, I don't see many people. I only see my family and a few friends, and so I only know what they do. In my family, my mother reads a lot. So you say, what do people do at night? I mean, I see my mother, she reads. I don't know, like, in Taiwan, if anybody reads actual books anymore, but definitely America doesn't have the night market culture. But also the night market culture is changing in Taiwan as well. When I first came here, it seemed like everybody went to the night market every night. At least that's the way it felt. Night markets all over Taipei were really crowded, lots of food, and you could see lots of families and older people. You could tell that everybody was there. Not just young kids shopping for clothes, but also families and things like that. So I thought it was really cool when I first got here to see like people wearing their pajamas. Basically the clothes that they sleep in. Some shorts. Yeah, I mean, just you can see people very relaxed going to the night market. Don't have to get dressed up. Yeah, eat something. And today, when I go to the night market, like I often see a lot of young kids who go there for shopping for clothes, and some of the places, like before, the night market was almost like the 菜市场, you know, like in terms of clothing, right?
Okay, I know American nightclub culture is famous.
Oh no, I mean it is famous, but I think it's mostly through television and movies that people know nightclub culture, you know, because the clubs you see in the movies and television, they don't exist. They're created to be filmed, you know. It's like in a television studio. So those clubs, they're not real. Full of beautiful people, right? You know, so the reality is different.
So what is the reality?
Well, first of all, I don't usually go to clubs in the States. When I'm in the States, what I usually do is I go and see live music. Because live music is much better in the United States. So it doesn't matter if you see a small band or a big band or jazz music or country music or whatever you see, it's going to be really good when you go to the States. Not always really good, but much better than Taiwan. In Taiwan, like the dance club, in my opinion, the dance club is going to be much more fun in Taiwan than it's going to be in the United States. And mainly, the girls are prettier in Taiwan, you know, I think, maybe. And the club in the United States is going to be more violent. More violent. So more like guys like going like, hey man, what you doing? That's my girl. What's up? You know, last time, okay, my only experience was one year I was back home for Christmas, and then what comes after Christmas? What comes after Christmas? Very good. New Year's. After Christmas, there's New Year's, and so on New Year's, I went out. No, I take that back. I'm totally lying. I'm sorry. I'm lying. That was Halloween. I thought it was New Year's Eve, but it was Halloween. It was Halloween. And so I go out. Wait, I'm not done. Don't cut me off. I'm still talking. Just kidding. Okay, anyway. So I go out on Halloween, and I'm not trying to talk to any girls, right? But there's this blonde girl. She's pretty, right? And she comes and she talks up to me because I am very...
handsome.
Thank you. Okay, good.
And is she really sexy?
I'd say,
Kind of.
yeah, kind of sexy. It depends on what you think sexy is. If sexy is kind of dumb, you know, like some guys like girls that are kind of dumb. She was kind of dumb because she came up to me and she's like, "Hi, where are you from?" I like said like, I made a mistake. I said, "Well, I'm from San Francisco." She's like, "Cool, wow, San Francisco." I said, "Yeah, but now I live in Taiwan." She's like, "Oh my God, wow, Taiwan, wow."
Maybe she's trying to.
Yeah, maybe she had too much to drink, but also was really interesting. So I was just like, I'm not trying to take her home. I don't even want her phone number. Like, but she's talking to me, and then 5 guys show up, and then she turns to the guys and say, "Hey guys, he's from Taiwan." Wow. And I'm just like, shh, right? Because I don't even want to talk to her. And then the guys come over to me like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. You're from Taiwan. So fucking what, motherfucker? What the fuck are you doing talking to my girl?" And like, I'm like,
We're a little drunk.
yeah, of course. But that's what happens, right? In Taiwan, when I go to the club, girls and guys are almost even. Like almost as many girls as there are guys in the club. Okay. Have you ever been to one of those places?
No, I don't.
You don't go to clubs?
I think there's fear and many.
Now I know our new homework assignment. I'm going to take her to the club. We're going to show her like reaction in the club, like her first time having a guy like come up and dance behind her like this. Like, they won't look at you. They won't talk to you. He'll just come up and like. It's very romantic. It's like. No. And then a lot of girls say they wear high heels so they can like step on the guy's foot. You know, like when they come up behind him. Okay, sorry. I talk too much. She's like, next question. I'm like, no. Let's keep talking about this question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you know about night market before you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm not like, I wasn't, no, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about Taiwan before I came to Taiwan.
So you,
I just knew that they used complicated characters.
so you didn't know night market before you came.
I love your hand motions. They're so. Like, you didn't know night market. No, I didn't know night market.
And what impressed you the most in night market?
What impressed me the most in the night market? Well, I think
Crowded people.
like
many people.
yeah, like it's kind of like a moment when I'm walking in the night market and I see like, you know, people just being themselves, but it's kind of gross or disgusting, or you know, but they're just doing it, like a guy who's chewing betel nut maybe, or you know, somebody smoking, or like a mother with a kid and she's smoking and she's going like, I want to eat mian xian. Like, you look disgusting, and she's talking really loud, and then over here somebody else is just being themselves, you know, just like maybe somebody like Melanie. In America, if there's a kid out at night, like everyone will look at the mother. First of all, if a mother is smoking, everyone will look at the mother. You're a terrible mother. Some people might even say it to you. Smoking around your kid, really classy, bitch. Right?
But it's true.
It's true.
It's
But
better
America will say it. But in Taiwan, nobody cares. You can be, hey, fuck it, it's not my kid, you know, it's her kid, you know. So she's there, smoking, blowing smoke in her kid's face. Somebody, they're like washing a bowl with a dirty rag, you know. It's like dirty, but like nobody cares. You know.
Washing a bowl?
Yeah, washing a big bowl with, but the rag is dirty, you know, and it's like everyone's, you know, like night market can be really dirty, but nobody
the
seems to care.
environment.
There's, you know, some order to the chaos, I think, but that's how I feel about the night market. It's orderly chaos, you know. Over here, some children, they're playing with where are their parents? Their parents aren't even around. My God, it's almost midnight and the children are in the park playing alone. Like, you know, in America you go to jail for this, right? You left your kids alone. First of all, you're lucky if you go to jail. What might happen is your kids might get kidnapped. You know, somebody's like, hey, there's an 8-year-old girl playing alone in the night market at midnight. Maybe that would happen. So Taiwan's really safe, really friendly. And because it's safe and friendly, you can have orderly chaos. And to be honest, I love that about Taiwan. I love the night market. I used to go to the night market every night.
Every night?
Every night. Every night. My two favorite night markets that I went to every night, my two favorite night markets that I went to every night were, I have to think about this, Lehua. Yeah, because when I first came to Taiwan, I lived in Yonghe. And then my second one was Shida. Shida Yeshi. Yeah, and I used to go there every night. Every night. Eat dinner there every
So
night.
do you you almost go to night market every night, and how about now?
No.
Do you
No.
why?
No.
May I
No,
ask why is
yeah,
that?
because I'm just really picky about food.
Picky. Oh, so
I'm really picky.
So you don't like the Taiwanese food in night market?
No, not anymore. Right now, it's like I think I feel the same way about Taiwan as I feel about China. I lived in China for a while, and I think even though rats and cockroaches, whatever, it's dirty, but I don't think it'll kill you or give you cancer. But when I see, you know, things, we call them food scandals, you know, in Taiwan, I don't trust the oil, I don't trust the noodles, I don't trust the stuff that people make in the night market, because I think, especially in Taipei, if I go down to the center or south of the island, then I will go to the night market. I love going to the night market in Tainan.
Why is the difference?
I think, and I don't know because I haven't been there for a few years, but my last experience in like Jiayi and Tainan, and is that like I feel like they're still making their douhua in the same way, or they're still making their zen. Yeah, and I think that they're probably going to use like fresher ingredients. Sometimes in Taipei I wonder about because there's so much pressure. It's very competitive, right? And rent is high. Even the cost of basic ingredients seems to be higher in Taipei than it would be in other parts of the island. So, but yeah, even then, I still don't trust the oil. If you know about that oil scandal and how much of that oil went to night markets, then if you had a friend and you cared about their health, you would probably tell them not to go to the night market. So better you don't, unless you like oil that's been recycled from the gutter, or unless you like rats or cockroaches. So I don't know. There are certain things I eat. Usually if I go to Raohejie, I eat the 烤生蚝.
烤生蚝.
Yeah, because it's just like, okay, 没有什么加工，就是把这个东西拿去烤. But I don't go often because it's really weird. All over the world, I think this is happening. The quality of food is going down.
Yeah.
The food was better here 15 years ago. And then what happened? Like, people are starting to look at food differently, make money. And so I don't really eat at the night market anymore. I wouldn't want to. And when I look at the people who are eating at the night market, I feel sorry for them. I do.
Yeah.
I look at them and I go like, you don't know what's good for your body. So even though I sell cookies and I eat a lot of cookies myself, like I don't see them as being unhealthy. They're simple. It's really basic. It's just butter, flour, some sugar, some nuts or some chocolate. It's really a very simple thing, and I can tell anybody that asks me exactly where I got everything that goes into the cookie or goes into the cake. And I can show them where it comes from, and I can show them the certificate of safety, and I can prove to somebody that I know exactly what this is. And if you're standing here in the afternoon or in the evening and I'm here, you can see me like eating everything that I sell. I also eat, which is always a good test. In fact, I think like you should like do that to the boss. There's say, hey boss, why don't you eat some of your noodles? And he's like, no, I don't eat my noodles. I know what goes into them. That's it. Anyway, I'm very suspicious. I'm very distrustful of food in the night market now.
So you would think that it would be much more safer
Much safer
to go to night markets in southern Taiwan, and
not really because
So
you have to see what it is, right? Because if there's oil in it, I don't trust it. Most of that bad oil was in Kaohsiung and the southern part of the island.
What's
Right?
your favorite food in Taiwanese night market?
I'll say chopping.
Oh.
Chopping.
Oh,
Yeah.
why does it attract you the most?
Because it's simple.
Clean.
No oil. Yeah.
You can see.
Yeah, you can kind of see it, and you can pick what you want, and
You can trust.
yeah, I mean, well, you can't always trust it, but if I go, it's like you get douhua, and you 他们家那个那个叫什么莲乳
炼乳
炼乳什么
炼乳
炼乳 sorry 加炼乳 and then some 莲子 and then some 薏仁 and then some 麦片 I'm like okay 应该是 OK 了吧 yeah probably shopping is my favorite
Okay.
And among lots of kinds of food in night market, how is the percentage that you dare to try? Almost or less or half?
oh like 3% I don't eat meat okay I only eat seafood so and I'm really sensitive and that's one of the reasons why I'm really good at baking
Oh.
and I'm really good at cooking is because I'm really really sensitive and so I can taste things that other people can't taste and so when I taste like if I go and I get a 烤秋刀鱼 and that's also something that if I'm really hungry I'm like oh what am I going to eat I'll look for 秋刀鱼 why because it's comes from the ocean I know it can't be but I eat it I'm like okay that's not really that fresh right I can go to the market myself and buy some 秋刀鱼 I don't mean the supermarket I mean the fish market and buy some really fresh fish why am I here at the night market eating this fish that's like it's hot, it's hot in the night market and this fish has been out in the hot and so it's not as fresh as it would be so really everything's terrible
Start it. Okay. Hi. Where are you from?
From America?
And where?
America?
Florida.
Florida?
State?
Florida. Oh.
From Florida.
Florida.
Okay. Nice to meet you. And
Thank you.
have you ever been to night market?
I have, but it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So you have come to Taiwan for a long time.
No, but I came here before.
Oh.
I came here before, so many years ago when I came here, I went to the night market.
Oh. And
So what do you know about Taiwan's night market culture?
Lots of delicious food. Sometimes there's lots of fun games to play, or lots of interesting things to see, and many things are cheap. You can buy, cheap clothing, cheap shoes.
so.
It's interesting.
And before you, the first time you came to Taiwan, do you know night market?
No,
No.
before I came to Taiwan, I didn't know about a night market.
So it so make you surprised.
Very surprised.
And
What do you think about the environment and the surroundings? It's
environment.
it's clean or you think it's noisy or
Oh,
Did I make you feel?
no. No, I mean, now I'm a little bit used to Taiwan, so I think, oh, it's wonderful. It's not too noisy. It's not.
It's just fun.
It's fine. It's comfortable. It's convenient.
thank you.
And so, which night market you have
Been to.
Yeah.
I've been to the Jinmei night market.
Ah.
I've been to Shiling night market. I've been to the very famous one.
饶河街 No, 饶河街
Yes.
饶河街 I know I live near to 饶河街night market.
Wow.
Yes. And why do you come to Taiwan? To learn Chinese or traveling or work?
Well, I like Taiwan, and right now I'm just here teaching.
Teaching English.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So,
Wow.
plus I like Taiwan. There's it's so convenient. The food is very delicious.
It's very convenient. It's
Convenient. And it's nice. It's nice sometimes to have a change, try a different kind of stuff.
Oh, and there are many kinds of food in my market, and all of them
What is your special? What's
you
your
dare to
favorite?
try?
I don't have a a favorite. There's too many things. There are too many nice things. But let me give you an example. I like the steak at the night market. You know the steak on the hot plate?
Yes.
And it has pasta and maybe an egg.
Ah,
What is the difference from the
in a
American-
restaurant or
American steak?
Oh, it's very different because I've never seen that kind of steak in America. You don't serve it with an egg or with pasta. So,
It's Asian because you also have the same thing in the
ah.
and the sauces, I like the sauce too.
Me
The
too.
steak is so different from America.
Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.